Hello everyone, in this video I will explain you the incremental model in software engineering. This is very important topic and asked for 10 marks in question papers. And if you are new to my channel, then subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Let us start. Increment model is a software development process in which the system is designed, implemented, tested incrementally, like in parts. Incremental model is a software development process. The system is designed, implemented, then later on tested incrementally, means step by step in parts. Each increment adds the functional features to the previous release. For the previous release, each increment adds the functional features, additional features to that previous release, and divides the system into small modules. The whole system is divided into small increments, and each increment delivers a part of the functionality. The whole system is divided into small increments, and the increment delivers the part of that functionality. And early increments can be used by the user. The early increments can be used by the user. And it is flexibility because changes can be done in later increments. In the later increments, the same changes can be done easily. That's why it is flexible. Let us see the increment model diagram. Here we have the system actually in starting, and the requirements. It will go to design and code and testing. Again, it's incremented. We can see the increments in the diagram. Requirement, design, code and testing. It will go to integration and working the system. And requirement, design, code, testing. It will go to integration and the whole working system is ready. We want, you can change again the requirement, design, code, testing. It will go to integration and the whole working system. This is the incremental model diagram. And the phases in incremental diagram. You can say that requirement analysis, design, code, testing and integration. These are the phases of the increment model. Let us see one by one. Requirement analysis. Understand the requirements for the increment. We have to understand the requirements for that increment. That is requirement analysis. And design. Design the system architecture for this increment. We have to design the system architecture in this phase for that particular increment. And the next one is code. Implementation or coding. Code the increment. We have to code according to the design we have taken in this code or implementation phase. And the fourth one is testing. Test the increment individually. In this testing, the individual testing will happen. And the fifth one is integration. Integrate with the previous increment. Integration. It will integrate with the previous phase, previous increment. These are the 5 phases of the increment model. And we have advantages and disadvantages in the increment model. Let us see that. Advantages. Early delivery of partial functionality. It will be deliverable in the early stages of that increment model, and easier to test and debug the smaller increments. For the smaller increments, easier to test and debug. And the next one is flexible to change the requirements in later increment. Very flexible to change the requirements in the later increments. And user get a working system early. The end user will get the working system in the early stage only. And we have disadvantages as well. Those are requires a good planning to divide system into increments. We have divided a system into requirements. For that, we need a good planning for to divide the system into requirement. And the second one is total cost may be higher than the waterfall model for small projects. For small projects only, the cost may be higher than the waterfall model and needs well defined interface between the increments. We need well defined interface between the increments. And here we have some more points in this increment model. Those are each increment is developed and tested separately. The each increment is developed and tested separately here. You can see that it is developed here and tested separately. Developed here and tested separately, each increment. And after testing, after testing, increments are integrated into the main system. You can see here, after testing, the increments are integrated to the main system. You can see in the diagram for easy understanding. After testing, increments are integrated into after testing increments are integrated into main system, and the final system is complete after all increments are delivered. Final system is completed when after all the increments are delivered. This is all about the incremental model. If you write this much and explain this much in the question exam, you will get full marks for this question. This is very simple. If you found this information helpful, then subscribe to my channel for more videos and share this info with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.